It seems like everyone is stressed out. Life is fast-paced. We have constant stimuli from so many directions, whether it's TV, radio, or our electronic devices. Our families and friends need us. The world seems to be falling apart at the seams. Our food is depleted of nutrients. We are too rushed to sit and eat meals as families. We short ourselves on sleep. We don't get enough fresh air and sunshine or exercise. We likely don't get enough hugs in a day either. It's a pretty dismal picture, isn't it? And the result is we burn ourselves out. Each person has his own set of things that causes him stress. You might thrive on the hustle and bustle of living in the middle of a big city. If we dropped you in the serene and quiet countryside to live, you might feel stressed. Conversely, if living in a pastoral setting surrounded by groves of trees and wildlife is your perfect lifestyle, then transplanting you to a large city might be your undoing. There are indicators in our eyes that suggest whether our bodies spend most of their time living in the sympathetic mode or the parasympathetic mode. And there is another significant marker that can give us clues to some of our personality traits, whether we like big crowds or not, for example. In Iridology, one marker may be interpreted in various ways depending on what other markers are also present. This is called triangulating. We've seen this first marker in a couple of different ways if you've been following me for a while. These concentric pieces of arcs tell us the owner spends most of his time functioning in the sympathetic nervous system mode, always ready to fight, flee, or freeze. This correlates to how much time the adrenal glands spend revving. When the adrenals are stressed, they burn through B vitamins, vitamin C, calcium, and magnesium at record speed. When the adrenals are running on overstimulation and low nutrition, we see short tempers, sleep issues, increased inflammation, and increased blood pressure. Pupils naturally dilate in dim light. When they are significantly dilated in normal light or bright light, it can be a side effect of certain medications, a problem with the brain, from being sympathetic activated or being sympathetic dominant. When you are in crisis, you become sympathetic activated. The collarette is a special fiber in the iris. It creates a circle that is somewhat concentric with the pupil. It correlates to a few different things. One of them is personality. If the collarette is sitting close to the pupil, the owner tends to prefer solitude or being in small groups of close friends. If the collarette is distanced from the pupil, the owner is more of a people person. If the collarette is jagged like the kaboom shape from comic books, the owner likely has a bit of a temper. Understanding how a person's nervous system is genetically programmed to function and what questions to ask about it can make it so much easier for you as an holistic healthcare provider to create individual protocols right in your appointments. I invite you to like this video, leave me a comment, and subscribe to this channel for more free iridology training.